Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Hello everyone. Welcome to the 19th video in our digital Arabic calligraphy playlist. I am Hamdan Salama and I am excited to bring you this community service project from International Open University. In this playlist, we'll explore how to create and design Arabic calligraphy using mobile apps, a powerful way to boost your creativity using just your phone. In this video, Module 19, Introduction to Ctdesign, as in like the app Ctdesign. This content will include overview of the Ctdesign interface and tools. Without further ado, let's get started by opening the Ctdesign app. Alright, this is the Ctdesign app and what it looks like. You will see an option at the very top of like an arrow pointing below. Click it and three options will appear: Settings, My Project, and Shop. Settings is obviously the place you will go to be able to change a couple of things, such as enabling start menu, when editing, move text only, notify when moving mode is on, control size, control padding, typing direction, and language. Typing direction is useful if you're writing in a different language. For example, Arabic, it's not left to right, it's right to left. So in this kind of situation, it's really useful. Now let's go back. The second option is My Projects. Clicking this will show you all of your projects that you had done previously. And just go back. And then we have Shop. Now, this is usually something that you probably would never have to access. And the Shop option has never actually worked with me, so we will just skip that. Next thing, of course, you might be thinking, how do I even start a new design? Simply click this pen that's writing on a sticky note, and you will have four options. It says choose the next step. The four options are gallery, templates, My Project, and colored backgrounds. Gallery basically means that you get to bring in a picture from your gallery to start your new project. It will basically serve as a background of its own. This is useful when you have downloaded a background and you want to write text upon it, or you could even just bring in your calligraphy and then design around it. Templates, the second option. Now this option includes using the templates that are already available within Ctdesign app. So you can just make use of them if it is appropriate for the design that you have in mind. And then the third option being My Projects, which I had already showed you previously. The fourth one being colored backgrounds. This is the one that you are probably most likely to be using when using the Ctdesign app for designs. So I'll show you what it looks like when you click templates. This is what it looks like. It's very simple. You can just start typing. Because before you're able to choose templates, you need to type. That's how the Ctdesign app works. So I'll just write the word type. And then you get to continue. And there we go. You are now shown a variety of different backgrounds that you can use. As you can see, their backgrounds are really, really nice, really, really amazing. In fact, we could try a design right now, although if I'm not mistaken, some of them are limited and you're not actually able to use them. But let's just choose one at the top and click OK. There we go. Now I will be deleting I don't even have to delete it. Maybe I'll just bring it below. And then we can bring in one of our previous calligraphies. We can bring them in. So you click this button that's on the side that shows a plus, the plus sign at the side. Click it, and then you get to bring in you click the very first option and it shows gallery. Apologies. Sorry, but anyways, the first option allows you to be able to edit your background. You can change the background that you choose, or you can, edit the filters, makes it brighter or dimmer. I'd say keep it the way it is. And then you can change the color contrast and the saturation, sepia, hue, invert, close that. And then you can, of course, crop things. You can flip them, you can rotate them, and you can turn it into a colored background. And then, of course, you can change the color later. Then the second option is related to text. We have word art, typography, and speech bubble. Word arts, the different types. This is basically the preview of what it would look like. This is the first word art. It's the second. That's what it would look like. It's the third one, fourth one, fifth one, and those are all of the word arts that are available. I intend to delete this. And then we have typography, first generation. And we also have a bunch of other ones available. I would say this one fits the current design that we have the best. Could look like that. Alright. The next option available after this is speech bubble. This is maybe if you want to include a design that has something to do with, speech bubbles. Maybe you have a character or something like that, and you can create a design for them. The next one is the third option, which is where you are actually able to import things from your gallery. And there are a bunch of other options as well, stuff related to Arabic, shapes, hearts, designs, and a bunch of other things like nature, aliens, social, emoji, snap, and a bunch of other things. I'm gonna show you how the Arabic one works. These are basically like, I forgot the word to refer to them, but when you use the Ana Muhtarif Al Khat app and Calipro app, there's a word that is used to refer to, I think they're called ligatures, right? Ligatures. So you can just choose these ligatures and inbuilt words. There are all sorts, and different fonts are available, like the ones that I taught you. And then we have shapes that you can bring in. We have triangles, squares, pentagons, rectangles, and so on and so forth. And then we have shapes related to hearts that, display love. We also have stuff that you can use to decorate your design. And we also have a bunch of other things. Now, I actually wish to make use of this option, bringing in one of our calligraphies. Alright, let's bring in this one. Reduce the size. I'll put it at the center. This is the option where you're able to choose moving mode or send backwards or clone it, because this Ctdesign app also has the option of layers. I think all apps that have something to do with editing and designing have the layers option. Let me increase the size slightly and then move it. And there we go. Alright, and then I want to move it backwards so that I'll be able to edit the text below it. And then this one you can change it to edit it and type gratitude, because as you've noticed, the calligraphy that I brought in here says Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So I consider this the most appropriate word to use below it. Maybe I could and there we go. I feel like we need to move this upwards a little bit. And then the fourth option and the last option that we have, the one that I clicked previously, is where you're able to add a new text to your design. There's also the options of alignment. You can make it left aligned, center aligned, or right aligned. And then you see the 4 lines at the very top right of the Ctdesign app is where you're able to bring in a new photo or save the current photo, basically your current project as a photo. You can save your project as well, name it and so on and so forth. You can also share the photo. Settings that I had already showed you previously. You can also rate the app or somehow, integrate the usage of Ctdesign app with other apps necessary. And you can also exit. The option that I just clicked at the moment, just now, that was at the top left, is basically the layer option, where you're able to, lock, duplicate, expand, delete, and move around your elements. And basically everything that you had added to your design, you can maneuver them around however you wish in this option, this layer option. This option is the grid option, where you're basically able to make use of it so that you're able to align your elements on the design properly. Maybe you want to center align. This will help you to be able to align it at the very center, or maybe whatever location it is, making sure that one side does not fall to the left or to the right too much. Basically keeps it in a specific area. And that is all. Just save this as a photo. Save photo. And then save project. New. Save it as a new project. And then I'll save it as gratitude, since this is what this project is about. Okay. My project was successfully saved. And then we can go back. Let's exit Ctdesign app. Yes. Move it from here. And reopen it just to see if there's any other features that I might have missed and forgot to show you. Right, I forgot to show you the colored backgrounds. Here you're able to specify your project dimensions. You can just choose the square option, which will basically make it that the height and the width of your project is the same, or you could just add specify your custom dimensions and then click OK. This will give you 3 options. Either you choose transparent, color, or gradient fill. So transparent option basically is the option where your project has no background. That will make it easy for you to be able to download your maybe design something on the Ctdesign app and then download it and then make use of it in other designs, because it has no background, thus you're able to make use of it easily. It's just like I showed you in the previous video, module 18, where I added mandalas and design decorative lines, decorative barriers, but I wasn't able to use some of them because they didn't have transparent backgrounds, and that is very inconveniencing. You could always remove the background, but that is extra effort that not everyone is willing to do. Next option is color. Obviously, this speaks for itself. You're able to choose whatever color, and you're also able to choose your own by clicking other, and then just like that. Then we go back and there's the gradient fill. Gradient fill is probably my favorite option here. There are 2 options: gradient templates and custom gradient. Gradient templates are basically the gradients that are already pre-saved and offered by Ctdesign app, and able to choose whichever one you want. And then we have the custom gradients, where you can create your own gradient by yourself. By simply, maybe you can even edit the location or something of the sort. And then close. You can also change the color, by the way. And I'd say that is all. And then you click continue and you're able to start your design. Alright, كل عام وأنتم بخير in Arabic, just to show you what it looks like. You add it, and there we go. That's what it looks like. Increase it in size. Simple. Of course, you can always edit it. Maybe change the font. Arabic fonts, we have different fonts that you can choose from. I'll choose this one. There we go. You can change the decoration, the alignment, the shape, the highlight. It can be italic and bold. The alignment can be center, right, or left. And then you can change the style, such as the gradient fill. You can actually change the color of your texts. So you can, I'd rather not use gradient template right now. I want to use custom gradient, where I change the color of this to black. I mean, a light color. And then we take this one and turn it into a dark one. This one as well, turn it darker. This will make it easier to see. Well, I'm just playing around. You can just play around with it. It can be very fun. You can also change the opacity, and then the shadow stroke. The stroke can be in the form of a solid color, a gradient template, or a custom gradient. I'll choose a solid color, and let's choose black. Let's reduce the stroke width so that it doesn't overwhelm, and then close. Looks much more clear and defined now. You can change the style to 3D. Maybe let's change the color first things first, and then maybe change the angle or the depth. Or the spacing. And editing these effects will sort of give it like a very 3D vibes. Click undo if you mess up somehow. And there we go. You can also change the size and the color. Like that. Alright, that is all. We did a very simple design just to display all of the effects and options that are available when you choose plain background for your project and you edit an Arabic text. As always, you can just save the photo, and you can also save your project. And click OK. And that is all for the overview of Ctdesign app. I hope you enjoyed and understood the video. I'll see you in the next video, which happens to be the last one in our digital Arabic calligraphy playlist. Thank you very much, and happy designing.